Welcome back. At the start of the new year, a lot of people look to change their lifestyle and live better. So here to help us make sense of it all is 11 Alive medical expert, Dr. Sujatha Reddy. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I know a lot of people are trying to get in shape, start new habits. I'm trying to. It's hard, but it can be done. So, Dr. Reddy, let me start with asking you your general health tips and advice for getting and staying in shape this year.
Yeah, I think it happens every year, right? It's like a new start, new year. We kind of overdo it over the holidays, and here we are, January, time to reset. What we always hear, though, is people start out strong, but over time, you drop off. So I think the thing for me that is the most important is to set reasonable goals and stick to them. Do what works for you. I think individualizing your overall fitness goals, your health goals make the most sense. So what are the general things that we need to do to keep ourselves healthy? It's going to be active, right? 30 to 45 minutes of moderate cardio activity 4 times a week will keep your heart healthy, your brain healthy. Eat well, limit calories. That's the bottom line to, keeping your weight down. If you want to lose weight, you have to consume less calories than you're burning. I mean, that's it. There's nothing else to it. And I can't, overemphasize how important sleep is. Try your hardest to get that 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
I think last time we were here together, we talked about going off the rails and how not to get discouraged. Well, I completely went off the rails, Dr. Reddy. So and I'll be completely honest, I was like, I need a GLP-1 to lose the 10 pounds that I gained. So let's talk GLP-1s because they're really popular. I didn't get on one, but what do we need to know?
Yeah, well, you are like everybody else. A lot of my friends are doing it, and let's be real, I think everyone thinks about it because it is a way to lose weight. So with the GLP-1s, I think what's happening now that's very exciting is there is now a pill that shows just as much efficacy, meaning it works just as well as the injections. And the pill should be a lot easier for people to take, and it should be less expensive. And the company that's making it is doing all kinds of promotions and cash pay prices because not all insurances cover it, especially if you are one of the people that may not qualify. Well, who qualifies? And even if you qualify, caveat here, your insurance doesn't have to pay for it. But who qualifies is someone with a body mass index of 30 or greater, or someone with a body mass index of 26 and greater who has a weight-related illness. That could be high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, something related to weight. Then you medically qualify and can get a prescription for a GLP-1. But the pill is the newest thing. I think these medications have been around for a very long time. Right now, they seem to be very safe. They seem to work. I think the best to do is talk to your healthcare provider.
Talk to your physician because you still need that prescription. You still need to be under a doctor's care. Okay, it's January. We have to talk about flu season because it has been especially bad this year. I feel like everyone we knew had some type of flu at some point over the holiday season. So what do we need to know?
Yeah, it was really bad in December and over the holidays. Luckily now we're seeing it drop down. I think it's important to know that flu season runs through May. It is never too late to get your vaccine. That's still your best prevention. And if you're around someone that has the flu, you're worried you have the flu, you don't feel good, get to the clinic, your healthcare provider, get somewhere ASAP because you can get the antiviral medications, which will decrease the severity or how bad the infection is and keep you out of the hospital. So early diagnosis, especially if you have any risk factors like you're older, any other chronic illness, getting diagnosed early with the flu is good. But we are seeing the rates go down. I should say Georgia still is pretty high, so we really all need to take this seriously.
Okay, what do you say, Dr. Reddy, to those people? I got my flu vaccine, but to people who say, well, this vaccine doesn't cover the prevalent strain. Okay. Yes.
You are
okay.
correct.
Yes. Okay.
So, that is not incorrect in some years. And in this year, there is a bit of a mismatch, but it's still proven to help keep you out of the hospital and keep you from dying from the flu. It's always a bit of a guess, right? You try to find the common strains that are happening in the other hemisphere, and we try to match that, but viruses mutate, as we all know, so it's a good guess. And this one is not as good of a guess as anyone would like, but it's still pretty good. Remember, the vaccine doesn't prevent you from getting the flu. It keeps you out of the hospital and prevents serious illness. It's still your best bet.
All right, Dr. Reddy, some important information there. We had a whole other thing to get to, but we didn't get to it, so we'll do that next time. Always a lot to talk to you about. Thank you.
Always good to see you, Kara.
All right, let us know if there are topics you want to hear about on our Instagram @ATL & Co. Sunday's big game is about more than